That sound you hear means another year of the longest running snowmobile race in the world is underway. The competitors that hit the ice here are as old as their late 60s or as young as 4.
I used to go on snowmobiles with my parents, and then my first snowmobile ride, I loved it.
ALYSSA GUSTA is 10 years old but started participating in the Canadian Power Toboggan Championship at age 4. It's a young age for such a dangerous sport, but she says it's not that bad if you're in it for the right reasons.
Some people think it's competitive, but the whole reason why you're supposed to be racing is to get off of your tablet and spend time with your family and have fun.
Regardless the level of compete you bring, the game is still dangerous. Travis McDonald is the latest to emphasize that statement, crashing into a downed sled at breakneck speeds. He walked away from this wreck, but it makes riders remember the risk.
It's very dangerous. I mean, stuff happens so fast, and luckily that both those guys are okay, because that was very scary.
At 100 miles an hour, we don't wear seatbelts, we don't have roll cages, we have nothing. You're just hanging on with your feet and your arms, and everything happens as a reaction instead of like a forced application. The reward is a little sweeter than the risk for us. Some people think that we're nuts, but there's other sports that we look at. I've talked to snowcross guys, and we think they're nuts. So, it goes hand in hand, I guess, with what you've grown up with. And I've been doing this since I was 4 years old, and it's just it's a lifestyle.
There's no fear. It's probably 2 parts skill and 1 part insanity.
We asked 8-year-old Victor Frazier if he finds it scary.
It's not.
No? Why not?
Because I practice.
The youth machines are obviously much less powerful than the ones in the USSA ProStar series. Those rigs can reach 170 kilometers an hour and go 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. Winnipeg-born Glenn Hart won his first heat racing on home ice, but last year he was remembered for a much different reason.
Here we go! Oh! Glenn Hart almost does a complete wheelie.
It's not what you want to do. It looks cool, but the only third place finisher that will ever be remembered. It was a big wheelie, kind of scared me, but I think we got her under control now.
That's what can happen when even the slightest tuning isn't right on these rockets. The championship has a purse of $5,000 and wraps up this weekend. Next year will be the first year Gusto steps into the big leagues, despite the risk.
To the big track. I want to remember this in my life.
In Beausejour, Mike Albanese, City News.